Alrighty, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to Interactive Studios, where we will showcase for you the latest and greatest games that are now available from your favorite retailers every single day. Today, we're going to be playing F1 2019, and I'll chat a little bit more about that in a bit. But for now, thank you all for tuning in. No matter how you are tuning in, you can always leave a comment or ask us any questions that you might have. We love engaging with you guys, so please make sure you do take advantage of that. I love being able to see what you guys think and have to say, and try and help you out where I can. I'll talk a little bit more about F1 2019 a little bit later. I have to take another break within the next hour or so, so we're going to continue on with the Grand Prix that we're doing. We'll finish that, have our quick little break, and then when I come back, I'll let you guys all know the awesome things available to you in F1 2019. For this little portion of the stream, we're just going to be going through some gameplay. So yes, we're going to simulate the rest of these practices. We already did one, so we're going to simulate the rest of them, and then we're going to do the qualifiers. Okay then. So we're going into the qualifiers. We've got some messages. Good luck this session. We're expecting a good result. The weather forecast looks to be dry and sunny. Okay. Given the laps we ran in testing, you probably already know everything there is to know about the track, right? But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention turns 7 and 9. This car is going to try to swap ends through 7 pretty much every lap, so be ready to deal with that. And if you mess up the entry for the flat-out right-hander of 9, back out early. If you try to keep your foot down offline, you're going straight into the gravel trap. There is an escape road, but I don't think they've used it since 94, so don't expect much grip. Escape road. Huh. That might be interesting. Alright, let's go and qualify. Bring it on, baby. So, the idea with the qualifiers is that you want to beat, or at least place a competitive time in against all of the other races, and that is compared, and then you're positioned in the starting block. The position in the starting grid when the race comes around is determined by who has the fastest time. So yeah, we'll chuck on the old small tyres, soft tyres I mean. Here we go. So it's all about the best time we can get. Let's do it. Of course Lewis Hamilton has the best time at the moment, so if we beat him, smooth sailing. We're currently ahead of him. His time is back there. So let's keep that up. That's a bit of a shame. I cut that corner so hard.
Fantastic. You've got pole.
Oh my god. Stream is acting up.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look
Acting
at
on
those who will
powers.
be fronting the grid.
What's going on,
Ryan,
then?
Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
That's odd. Is it better now? Oh, good. Okay. Let's see how we do. Very well, DJ. Very well, man. We're in the I believe it was Spain in this leg of the Grand Prix. We've come first in all of the others except Melbourne, actually. So it's sort of letting the Australian racing team down, but that's alright. We've more than made up for it by placing fairly highly in pretty much every other race that we've ever done. Alright, we're leading in these, so we're about to... McLaren is a great team. Yeah, man. They're really, really cool. The only thing I was going to say was, I think when my next contract comes around, I might try and renew it, but with a different team, because my individual performances are really, really good in these races, but the guy that's with me, his name is Lando Norris, he's consistently finishing like 15th and lower, so our team scores aren't great, but my individual scores, I'm like winning everything. It's just interesting to see. Alright, cool. Let's see what...
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Okay. If you can get into a good flow after the turn 1 scramble and be sure to hit your marks when you come into the pits, you should be all set. So it did also just get the bonus where we have 20% faster pit times, which is awesome. It's really, really going to help us out. We haven't tried it yet because this will be the first race in which it comes into effect, but we'll have to see how it goes. I think it'll work out quite well. Okay.
What does the Spanish Grand Prix have in store for us today, I wonder? I hope we see some tight wheel-to-wheel action down the main straight, circa Mansell and Senna way back in '91, or maybe we'll have a more strategic race here on a track where overtaking can be difficult. The Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, a track that will certainly force the drivers to
I love
push
this
themselves.
bit. I love seeing this like
It consists
tactical
of a
overview
very
kind of thing.
impressive main straight going into turn 1. It's a straight that also offers a DRS zone, so it's likely to be a hot spot for overtakes. Anthony Davison is here with me today, and together we'll be taking you through all the action at the Spanish Grand Prix. It can be hard for the cars to follow each other closely.
Yeah, these animations are
here,
so cool. It's really cool, like, sort of get you pumped up, get in the mood
so
for
perhaps
it.
we're looking at a more strategic Grand Prix. What do you think on that one, Ant?
I'm not too sure about that, Crofty. Yes, it's hard to follow, but if you're brave on the brakes and willing to commit, there are definitely opportunities to be had here, like down into turn 10 after the DRS zone, for example. I don't think this is a race that's going to be decided purely in the pit stops.
With the race minutes away from starting,
Okay.
here's what today's grid rundown looks
What's the
like.
grid
Ryan
rundown
lines
look
up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have
Alright, no
Vettel,
surprises there.
Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, and Bottas. Gasly, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, and Sergio Perez. Butler, Weber, George Russell, and Ricciardo. Norris, Raikkonen, Roman Grosjean,
So Norris is
and
in
Robert
15.
Kubica, Albon, and Antonio
And
Giovinazzi
Devin Butler, who is our
starts
other
from the back
rival,
of the
is I
grid.
think
Lights
11th
out,
or
just
10th.
moments away. It's time to go
So
down to
that's
the track.
fine. Nothing too serious to worry about there. Just a very, very competitive starting lineup, of course.
Your target today is 13th
You can check out your
place.
race strategies in here, but I don't think we really need to. 17 laps. Okay. With 1 pit stop. When does it want us to pit? 5. Is that right? Pit lap 5. You know what, we'll leave it there. And we'll just sort of play it by ear. So those strategies are just good ways because your pit crew will like tell you, like, okay, we're coming into box this next one, and that kind of jazz. So that it's a sort of audio-visual way of understanding when you need to be pulling away. Yep, super expected these guys to come out hot to start with. That's how it always happens. Now we're just going to play catch up around these corners. We've got some crazy acceleration. Hamilton always, like, usually off the starting grid, it'll be myself in first and Hamilton in second, and then there's sort of like a, you know, mixed bag after that. I hit the gravel trap, that's no good. Yeah, and then there's sort of like a mixed bag, but Hamilton, off the blocks, will always get the jump on me. I can't remember a time where we've started and I've started ahead of him. He's always come up alongside me. Oh, that one again. Okay, let's flash it back. So we come up here, off the accelerator, back on the accelerator. There we go.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Yeah, we pretty much had to muscle our way ahead there. Overtaking on this course will be tough. The information was correct. Oh no! Flash that back. Not only do we hit the grass, we also spun out a little bit. Such a pain. Penalty there for a collision with him. And along. Okay, inside here is where I'll overtake. Just a bit harsher brake. Oh no, it didn't work.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Getting in front of this guy is going to be difficult. Ripped Edge, what's going on? Thank you for following. Welcome to Interactive Studios. It is great to have you here. Right, we've still got plenty of time to do some catching up.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
DRS is enabled. This is good. This guy. Really trying to keep me behind. The difficult thing as well is that in him attempting to keep me behind, he's also putting himself further behind Lewis Hamilton in first. So he's actually sort of jeopardizing both of us. There's an overtake coming up soon. Here it is. Now it's Lewis Hamilton. He's got a fair lead on me actually, so this might be a little bit difficult, but we'll see. DRS. Let's go.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh, we got him. Nice. He is still fairly close behind us though, so we gotta stay on top of our game here. Wow. He was absolutely flying. Very close behind. That's legal? That's awesome. That's a shortcut. Let's do that every time.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
I think I might go one more lap before the box. It wants me to go here, but I think that if I can run these tyres ragged, that'll do me better than jumping into the other ones. Yeah, I thought I left that a bit too late and wide. Fairways behind me now. What's going on, Ripped Edge? I can see you sent me a message. DRS is more powerful if you're right behind the car. Ah, that's interesting.
Box, box, box.
Next lap. We'll box next lap.
Gap to teammate behind is 14.2 seconds.
Oh. Come on. Nice. Okay, yeah, we took that corner better than last time, but still wasn't great. Still got a lot of room for improvement there.
Okay, our tyres are going to hit the cliff pretty soon. It may be prudent to do something about that before we completely destroy them.
That's a good idea. Okay, we're pitting. Bottas and Vettel are going on ahead.
Go, go, go. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Okay.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Okay, let's do it. It's kind of dodgy. Let's see. Okay. I might change my fuel mix to a more rich variant. In a bit, just depends where I'm going to be when everyone else pits. I guess we'll find out now, yeah.
Lando is in the pits. Lando in the pits. Our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds. Our gap behind is 4.4 seconds.
Not bad. Thanks for the support, Ripped Edge, I appreciate it. And thanks for the advice too, man. Alright, that was a killer second split there, I think. Very quick lap. Let's push for a quicker one. I'll swap to a rich mix. I'll have to swap back, I think. Not until I have to finish this lap.
We've pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
What's going on, Many Fathoms Deep? I'm using controller. Wheel would be crazy though. I reckon that'd be so much fun. That went from me from being a lap where I was trying to push for the fastest to a lap where I really, really did not do too well. Right, well that's the first warning I've got for doing that. Yeah, it was nearly a full second slower.
able to second a lap on the car behind.
Nearly 9 seconds up on Bottas behind us. Thanks, Many Fathoms Deep, and yeah, it definitely can be. You're not wrong. Okay, nice. Let's go. Okay, that third split was kind of weak, especially compared to the first two. It's okay, we fixed it. Alright, this isn't going to be a very strong lap, I can tell. Did that thing again. Alright, we'll flash it back to here and not do that ever again. That corner is such a killer, like you really need to, I'll show you what I mean, hang on. On that corner, okay, I took that incredibly wide. You need to come up, get off the accelerator and then bring yourself back around. Again, I made a mistake, but so brake here. Get around there, come up this way, off the accelerator, and then back on. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky corner. I remember doing practice just before I had my brake. It was even tricky. It's pretty weak as well. Yeah, that was a minute and a half slower than our best lap. Okay, we actually only have 5 laps to go, and we're ahead by more than 10 seconds at this stage, so it's quite promising. Oh man, I'm losing my touch with that corner. I think I'm gonna start just touching on the brake for safety there. Whoa, okay, I'm gonna do a lap like this.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
This is awesome. Ripped Edge? No, unfortunately I don't. I am a streamer that's paid by Microsoft to showcase this as a solo player, so yeah, unfortunately I won't be doing that. But you can definitely do some multiplayer in this. This is a multiplayer enabled game. That is the truth.
Alright, we expect these tyres to be good for a while yet. Just be careful with them in the high-speed corners. Turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Went on gravel a little bit there, which is a bit of a shame. Two laps down. 2 laps to go, I mean. We haven't done 2 laps, we've done 15 laps.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Nice, that was a clean corner.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
I think the wear on a lot of my different components is really starting to come through, so I think we need to start replacing those out.
Engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
drop down to mix 2.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Nearly there. Nearly there. Nice, we still pulled the fastest lap.
Keep this up.
I think that's because of the, we swapped it to the rich fuel mix. Definitely would have helped. Lando Norris is out. Excuse me. That's not very helpful of you.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
What happened?
Caution, caution.
Yes? What's caution? What's going on, Grumpy?
Green flag.
Those are both second gear corners. Quite slow, I would say, yes. How are you today, Grumpy? Checkered flag.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
There we go.
Another race and another win for McLaren. Anthony Davidson, what helped
We are
them deliver
cleaning
this
up
result,
this
do you think?
championship.
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Our winning drivers
Good
are on
call,
their way
Grumpy,
to the
good call.
podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure, and no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight.
Oh, wow. The Mercedes team. Second there. Second and third. That's going to be quite good for their standings, I would say.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Ryan increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed and a good job in traffic as well.
Let's move on to the constructors.
So-
Mercedes moved to the top of the table. It was
Lando
also a
Norris has
strong
no
Grand Prix
points.
from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team
Actually,
to move
no
themselves
points.
further up the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend.
All of those
Formula
points
1.
have come from
Be sure
me,
to
though.
join us for the next one.
And we're in third. Crazy. What did he come in that race? He didn't finish, did he? Come on, Lando. That's alright. I'm sure he'll recover as the season goes on.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Things looked close between you and your rival for a bit, but you came out on top, didn't you? You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you? It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
No comment.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I think I'll just keep no commenting that. I don't want to say something that I'll regret. Lose some reputation. Using all my fuel. Okay, so I won in my rivalry against Lando. So does that mean now I have to pick a new rival? One sec, guys. Okay, cool. So we're moving up in respect and sportsmanship. That's nice.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.
On to the next one, indeed.
Looks like one of your rivals has also been invited to a historical event. This could be a good opportunity to play up your rivalry for the press and expand your reputation.
Okay. Congrats on the podium. That was an excellent drive, and everyone on the team is pleased to be going away with such a haul of points. Your racecraft was spot on. You had good pace. Cool beans. Okay. Bunch of invitational events. And who is this? Oh, Weber. It was a pretty close close finish with your old F2 rival into a pretty competitive one. My value far exceeds the value of my contract at the moment. Wait, I don't get it. But I got the most points I could get. Well, we'll figure it out. The R&D tree. That's awesome, Grumpy. Alright, so guys, we have to take another little break here. I'll be back in about 15 minutes to continue with the stream. And then we'll be going for the greatest part of the day. We'll be going until about 6 o'clock, so we've got plenty of streaming to come. Go grab a drink, go do something like that. If you need to get any chores done really quickly, then go and do that. I will be back very shortly.